Good morning, sixth graders. Welcome to the next day, I should say, of your English. And today's topic is demonstrative pronouns. So if you take a look we are on page, this is page 165. And so it'd be helpful if I turned to it. I'm still back on 163, sorry about that. But 165, and what we're looking at with one is what we call a demonstrative pronoun. So a demonstrative pronoun refers to a specific person, place, thing, or idea. And a demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, and those. Boom, boom, boom. This singular and these plural. So I could turn around, and I'm going to slide this way. I promise I'd bring it back. But these right here, if I sit here and I move those around, these are my candy bars. All right? Or I would turn it around and go through, and I'd have that one candy bar, and I'd sit there and I'd say, oh, this is my candy bar. Oh, this is very good. So this is my candy bar. So you kind of get an idea of kind of what we're talking about. I'll bring this back to you. Allows me to chew and swallow my piece of candy. So when we're sitting there showing a demonstrative idea, such as with candy or whatever, if you introduce your mother to someone, you would say, "This, Mr. White, this is my mother." Okay, you can turn it around and say, these are mine. When you start looking at the candy, or if you have your bag of candy and I come up and try to take some, you turn, "Mr. White, these are mine," which is giving me the subtle hint of, don't touch. And I get it. So, anyway, let's keep going. This singular and these plural refer to things nearby. So, in other words, when I said, this is mine, it refers to things that are close to you. That singular and those plural refer to things farther away. If I point to something, if I point over to the cupboard and say, that drawer of candy is mine, I'm pointing to something that's further away from me, in a different direction, off in the distance. If I turn around and I will carry that. Some of you would gladly carry my drawer of candy for me, because then you would have it close to you. So you would be raising your hand and say, "Mr. White, I will carry your candy for you." I can sit there and say the noise you might hear in the background of my hot water pot cooking is my hot water pot causing the noise, pointing to the back of the classroom. So you kind of get an idea of how they're being used. So again, you have the little box off to the side that states near, which is this and these, directly close to you. Far away, that and those. Those are my pieces of candy in the cupboard. All right, so let's kind of go through these. I think you got the idea. I won't torment you with candy anymore, even though you probably have it sitting there by you. All right, so we have a demonstrative pronoun that may be a subject or an object. In this case, we have a subject pronoun where it says, "This is my aunt's candy recipe." This meaning close by, close, singular. Here's the subject. But look over here. We have an object pronoun. I will help you with that. And many of you have done that in class with me. You say, "Mr. White, can I help you with that?" You're giving me a demonstrative pronoun of the word that, and again, that is far away, pointing off in the distance. All right, so again, it's OP. Next one, I did not give those a sugar coating. Here's a direct object, because the subject is I did not give those. In other words, an indirect object. I did not give those a sugar coating. And basically a coating is my direct object. All right, next one. How do you like these? All right, direct object. Subject, you. Verb, so let's put a little subject here, SUV. And like, verb, these, direct object. Okay? So again, these it specifies. Noticing these is something near, asking the question. All right, now, these words may also function as demonstrative adjectives to modify nouns or pronouns. I will use this pen. This is a demonstrative. In other words, it's specifying. I will write your directions with this marker. Okay? This referring to an adjective describing marker in this case instead of pen. I would like some of those cookies. Some of you are saying with the candy. I would like a piece of candy, please, Mr. White. Or I would like a piece of that candy, please, Mr. White. Okay, so we can go through each one categorizing where it belongs. And this is your ticket again, the orange box we have. Let's go through the guided practice. Okay. And again, if you get stuck, you know how to get a hold of me. All right. You underline the demonstrative pronoun. These are my friends. These. All right? Are my friends. They're close to you. Okay? Now, we have that tells about Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, and Iceland. So we have a demonstrative that, and again, you have the that representing the further away, pointing to a direction. Those are Scandinavian countries. Those are Scandinavian countries. So though is plural, but that's something close by. Read this for information about the missionary families. So again, you have the word this, and this falling into the category something near. So again, you have basically, on the first one, these. If you take a look in the orange box up there, when you are looking at that, if you have the word these, you're talking near. Okay? That, far away. Those, if you take a look at the word those, they have there, that's plural, near. Okay? And then, I put the wrong one. That's far. Sorry about that. And this is near. My mistake. Sorry about that. Those are Scandinavian countries. So far away, near. And that's from that little orange box you have up above you. Again, use it as your ticket. All right. 5 through 7. Let's look at that portion. Lighting up the paper. Write pro if the underlying word functions as a pronoun. Write ADJ as if it underlying words function as an adjective. So again, we're going to take a look. We have this is a meeting about foreign missions. So this refers to a specific thing. So therefore, that's going to be a pronoun. You can do a PRO. Because it is the subject of the sentence. Now, here's the other part. Again, looking for the subject is the key here. These people. People is subject. So since subject is people, these is specifying people, so therefore it's an adjective. Please pass out those prayer letters. All right, now, be careful here. Pass out, what are they passing out? What are we talking about here? We're talking about letters. All right, prayer letters if you want to be specific. Those, so therefore this, we're talking about letters, that's the subject. And it's okay? As you're coming through, back up there, I made a little goof there, we'll back up. Please pass out those prayer letters is a you understood subject. Sorry about that. you please pass out those prayer letters. So I messed that up, so we'll back up. But again, those prayer letters is an adjective because it's describing prayer letters. So that is an ADJ. So sorry about that little mess up. That was an oops. All right, now we have, look at each underlined pronoun, identify its use in the sentence by marking an X in the chart. This is my favorite sport. All right, so you're going to take a look, and what I'll do is I'll probably put these in multiple choice like I did before when you do it, like I did the reflexive intensive pronouns. All right, so when you're looking at that, it's important to see. So we have this subject. All right, I can bring these to the party. All right, these. I, subject, can bring what they can bring, these. This is a prepositional phrase, so that's going to be a separate deal. Okay, these, so that's going to be a direct object. Okay? And then we have the third one, which we're going through there. We have, will you give those a good scrubbing? Will you give, what are we going to give? Scrubbing. So this is a direct object, so that means those is an indirect object. And then number 11, last but not least, we have, would you help, preposition, prepositional phrase. So with being the preposition, that means this is an object of the preposition for my final one. Now again, some of you, I strongly suggest, need to look at the video, go through the examples, see if you understand those, but plus you still need to call me. And again, I really strongly stress that because I can help you with that. I can help you further understand these. I can walk through these and break it down for you even further. Because this is hard because right now I'm just talking to you and all you're doing is watching. The best thing is if we can interact, but this gives you a starting point. Some of you, on the other hand, will see, oh, I get it, Mr. Wright. I can do it, and your grades show that. But if you're not getting it and you're just guessing, don't do that. Call me. All right. I appreciate what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Thank you.